My name is Amy, and I work at Southwest Research Institute. My job is pretty much to solve puzzles and to take a bunch of different parts that don't really fit together right now and fit them together using our solutions so that our client can test everything. I'm originally from Houston, Texas, and I grew up south of Houston in Clear Lake, which is right near NASA Space Center and everything like that. So I knew I always wanted to be an engineer of some sort. I'm kind of the black sheep of the family almost, in the sense that both my parents are chemical engineers. My older brother started out in chemical engineering, and my middle brother is a chemical engineer. And I enjoyed chemistry and things like that, but what I really loved was when I went out and worked on the car with my dad, or took things apart and put them back together, and I really wanted to go somewhere outside of my comfort zone, and I really wanted to get away and kind of force myself to have new experiences. I went to the Georgia Institute of Technology, and I studied mechanical engineering and minored in material science engineering. When I was at the end of my freshman year, everyone was talking a lot about starting to co-op or intern and things like that, and I definitely started realizing that I wanted an employer that cared about the engineers and really cared about the work they were doing, so it wasn't so cutthroat and purely money-driven. Yeah, I definitely wanted to have kind of an independence in the decision of the work that I got to do, and I also wanted to make sure that a company I worked for was constantly having new projects, new challenges, and I wanted to keep growing as an engineer. I didn't want to keep creating the exact same thing every day or doing the same task. I wanted to have changing projects and a different flow of work. I actually heard about Southwest Research Institute when I was walking around a career fair at Georgia Tech. I was going through the booths and I saw this big poster of somebody that had this huge facility in San Antonio, and being from Houston, I'd been to San Antonio a bunch and knew nothing about it, so I decided to stop and talk to the recruiter there. I got a ton of help from her. It actually happened that when I submitted my application online, that something happened in the World Wide Web, and we lost it. It got lost in the process, and it didn't actually get submitted. So she sent me a follow-up email saying, hey, I talked to you at the career fair, and you never put in your application. I was wondering if you're still interested. And it was great because if she had never sent that to me, I wouldn't have known that my application had never gotten through. The first job that I applied to, they wanted someone with more experience than I had, because I was kind of counting my co-op experience. And she worked with me a lot to find another job that I liked at the Institute. Finally, when I received a call from the recruiter saying that they were interested in interviewing with me, so we set up a time for me to fly out here and have the interview process. It was an absolutely fantastic interview process. Yeah, it really felt like I had a family, sort of, that it wasn't just, oh, this is my job to help this new employee do this, but it was, I care about this person because I see that they'll be a great fit for the Institute, and I want to make sure that they come here and that they have a career with us.